All right, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. We got a little bit of a different stream tonight. This update that is happening, that has happened this last week, has so much in it. And some of it I honestly don't understand. And some of it I think maybe don't even apply to us. Got to balance the audio as usual. So I'm going to run through it with you guys. If anybody has any input, if you have any thoughts on what some of this means or what impact it'll have on the game, please don't hesitate to post in the chat and let's take a look at it together. As always, if the background audio is too loud or something like that, I like to have some music running just in case I stutter, stammer, have some quiet time when I'm thinking, which is going to be hard today. It's been a difficult end of the week, so my brain is not firing on all cylinders. It's a 3-cylinder engine to begin with, so so anyway, if the background music is too loud, if it's overshadowing the audio of my mic, just shoot a message here. This is also just on YouTube. This is not going to be multicast onto Twitch tonight. So let's get into it. The patch notes for the April 23rd, 2025 update. Some of it is pretty okay. I mean, it's pretty innocuous. And honestly, I have not played AOV since the update. So while we're doing this, I'll probably load up the game and get into a custom match or something and try to see what some of this looks like. But a new wild dragon appears. Due to changes in the battlefield, a new wild dragon has appeared. This newly hatched dragon will not attack players, and if it's hunted, the player team will receive gold. It looks like it says it only spawns once. It appears once, and it only spawns once. And once you get it, it doesn't look like it will ever reappear. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into a custom match just to see if I can see it. It spawns at the 30-second mark. And it gives gold to the team that gets it. If it's anything like, I played HOK Tuesday on the live stream. If it's anything like that, there is a new mob on the, what would it be? It'd be the blue buff side. There was a new jungle camp over there. So I'm going to take a peek and see. 24 seconds. So let's see what we got here. There's some kind of cool, some pretty neat banners and stuff here in the... So the map has changed a little. I probably should hook up my phone. Maybe I'll do that towards the end. We can run through this. But I am not seeing this new mob. I'm not seeing it on the map or anywhere else. So you'll have to let me know if it's in the global version or if this is just something that we won't see in the global version. 90 gold split is only 18 gold per player. Yeah, so it doesn't seem to do too much. Yeah, you're right, Tritos. All right, so that's that. Season exclusive gameplay tower shield. They removed the damage reduction from the tower, or of the tower, from 4 minutes and added a new shield mechanism. Again, I've not played since this has happened, so I'm not sure if these are in the game or not. But instead of having the damage reduction whenever you're under your own tower, it looks like now when the tower reaches 75, 50, and 25% health, nearby heroes split 100 gold and the enemy tower shield will be activated. Nearby heroes split. See, this is just stuff that I guess a person's going to have to test. So I guess if your tower's taking damage, they're going to give you gold in exchange to kind of get you. It's like a catch-up mechanic. So if your tower's getting killed, then you're getting more gold and a shield and trying to make it catch back up. This is why I couldn't make a video on it, because I just needed to just talk and ramble. So that's what's going to happen. Adjustment to the support craft attributes. So I'm not going to talk about this too much because it seems like they really nerfed the support items about 9 months ago, and when they reworked all the support stuff, and it looks like they're putting some of those things back. And it's a really slow ramp up, and it's not even up to 50% until 15 minutes. But now it looks like your support item gets you more quicker. So that's good. That's good for the support players. Hino is being added from Honor of Kings. He's a mage, I think an assassin mage. I'm not really, don't quote me on that. But I'm just kind of going to slowly scroll through here so you can see some of his items, because for the global version, we're never going to see this guy. We still don't have Billow or Bolt Baron. So I'm going to just kind of click through here slowly. You can pause and read skill 1 there, skill 2 here, skill 3. Hino has a pretty interesting mechanic where he has time. He can actually manipulate time. So if his skills are near a tower and that tower gets destroyed and then he activates the skill, whichever it is, it will actually restore the tower. It puts everything back the way it was 5 seconds ago. Right here you can see that. Okay, so Henrik's correcting me up here. So if you're attacking a tower, you get gold for attacking the tower and getting it down, but the tower also gets a shield, like in League of Legends, which I've never played. So, okay. So it's not a catch-up mechanic. It's another bonus for being aggressive on the towers. Okay. So anyway, Hino's kind of cool. Difficult to play. But so those are some of his. You can read through that. Battle experience improvements. And I gotta say, this is on a side note, there's a lot of really good general interface improvements that I noticed. I haven't played a match, but I have looked through the menus and the way they have things laid out. Even the download screen is laid out nicer. So there is a lot of interface improvements that I do like. So I think they've done a good job there. Battle experience improvements, active item switching. So the spout is the healing support item. Spout's cooldown is calculated independently, is no longer affected by the cooldown of other active items. That must have been an issue. I don't use spout that often. So there you go. If you use spout, then you know what that's all about. Skill wheeler improvements. This is, again, this reverse aiming. It's kind of a snapback issue, I'm assuming is what they're talking about. And from what I was reading, it is tied between the people who drag and cast abilities versus tap and let it auto aim abilities. Apparently sometimes when you tapped and auto aimed, it wouldn't calculate the trajectory correctly and it would go wherever your finger was at. So if your finger wasn't in the correct direction, if it was kind of on the bottom side of the circle, it would fire in the back, you know, in reverse instead of towards the target. So it looks like they've kind of fixed some of the casting abilities. Precise normal attack lock on line. When players use precise normal attacks on enemies outside their range, they need to gauge the distance that they need to move. So whenever you're locked onto an enemy and you're trying to attack, a lock-on line will appear at the feet to indicate the distance that needs to be moved and to show the player is in an attacking state. So I guess this is kind of if you've locked on to somebody, which I don't know too many people that, I don't know if anybody uses it. I have it turned on just because I like to kind of see where people are. It gives me an idea of who's in range. But if you have used it, activated it, and locked onto somebody and they kind of get outside your screen or outside your range, this makes it sound like it's going to give you an arrow to tell you which way to go to get back in range of them. Avatar targeting improvements. When enemy heroes and creeps stand together, it's difficult to quickly lock onto heroes. So when quickly dragging the accurate indicator, the system will prioritize locking onto enemy heroes for a short period. So this is good. It's reminds me of someone like Roxy, who has their ult, and you would cast it into a big group, and it would end up grabbing creeps instead of heroes. They've fixed that for her, just in general, but this would be a good improvement if they hadn't fixed her. And there's probably other heroes that this would apply to. If you're in a group, then it'll prioritize enemies instead of wasting stuff on creeps. Blank space button logic improvement. Sometimes, hey, this is for me. Sometimes players might not press the button accurately due to being focused on the game. I don't know how many times I have been tapping on the space in between the tower and the little fist, or between the minions and the little fist, and doing nothing. I think I'm attacking things and I'm just standing there staring at people. Now tapping the blank space between the buttons will trigger the nearest button. We've added an optimization logic to make the control feel more intuitive. Yeah, I think I am going to have to play a match after this, just one, to kind of get a feel for some of these changes. Let's see, creep attack and tower attack button replacement. Creep and normal attack, minion and tower attacks are replaced by the unready button. I don't know what that's all about. When in creep and normal attack accuracy, the minion attack and tower attack buttons are replaced by the unready button. So that must be a setting I don't use. If you just got the one attack button, rather than have blank spaces, there's an unready button where those two alternate attacks should be. I don't know what that means exactly. I got to tell you, the translation to English on this update has been a little horrible. Or maybe my brain's just been frozen this week. To cancel a skill. When in creep and normal attack accuracy, the minion attack and tower attack buttons are replaced by the unready button. I don't know, Tritos. I don't have an answer for that. We'll look during the game I'll play later. Maybe I'll change the setting and see. Movement and normal attack pursuit logic improvements. We have improved logic for movement and pursuit with normal attacks to enhance the player experience for those who tend to move and attack at the same time. So that'll be something you'll just kind of feel. There's probably no way to really test that. It's just going to be a play feel situation. Like somebody like Valheim, that you're constantly basic attacking, but you also need to move at the same time. You'd probably notice that a little bit. System improvements, legend point system improvements. Again, I don't believe some of this is going to apply to the global version, so I'll just kind of pause and let you read through it if you want to, because we don't have a lot of these rankings that matter too much. Legend points. Completely refresh the legend point icon interface. Summit of Legends now shows weekly friends and server-wide rankings. So maybe it's there and I'm just not good enough to be on any of the boards. I don't know about that either. Friend recommendation improvements. Probably don't care about personally, but it's easier to find a suitable teammate, invite them to team up with you. We've made it easier to see which positions and heroes your friends usually play. You'll never have to worry about inviting them to a match they don't want to play in. The invitation window has been improved. It shows if they're close to you or if they're your best partner. So that'll probably be something we'll see in Monday's live stream. Quick team up function. A new feature that recommends rooms. During the event, there will be environmental themes and recommended rooms revamped. Have a blast with your friends. All right, so that's a whole nother team up function. Again, we might see some of that during the live stream Monday night. Results screen improvements. They've renovated. Oh, see, that's the English. Renovated the renovation quest display for clearer understanding of quest completion status and rewards. Renovated the player performance with more dimensions of performance. You can now like and add friends in the MVP interface. So this is just like Honor of Kings. They've changed the end game screen, which again, we'll play one match and see some of that. All right. Bag system improvements. Integrate trial cards redemption. I'm just going to let you read this one too, because I don't think we're going to see much of a impact from this as well. Skin trial cards, effect resources. Yeah, more in-game stats. We'll check it out at the end of the game I play here. Hero trial cards of the same type but with different durations will no longer be displayed separately. Instead, they will be combined into a single card that represents the total number of days players can try them out. This will increase the bag's capacity. Huh. Quick exchange, which I have noticed. Like whenever I get the friend things, I get a bunch of trial cards that I already have, and I have noticed that you can actually use them all. You don't have to click through them one at a time anymore. So just a few quality of life changes there with the trial cards and the bags. Championship improvements. This is probably again something else that I'll never see. A new reminder for appointments has been added. The appointment channel will be open 48 hours. Team confrontation mode, factions, and a 5v5 MOBA day. Global version, maybe we won't even see this. I don't know exactly what some of that means. This was another section that just didn't mean anything to me when I read through it. So if anybody has any thoughts on that, I'd love to hear them. Returning player process improvements. The reunion center has been added for players who have been away between 7 and 28 days. Tasks and rewards will be triggered. The reunion center has been improved during IP collab events. IP characters and elements will be displayed at various interfaces. So kind of more advertisements, ways to get you caught up on what's going on in the game since you've been gone. Results screen improvement. Optimize results screen and history screen. New statistics page is added. More about team contributions are now displayed. So again, that's kind of like the end screen stuff, only in the match history, the player match history. So they've kind of standardized the end screens and the history screens. All right. So that's some of the stuff that I didn't quite understand. It's UI changes, quality of life changes, things that, you know, some of it I didn't get, some of it I did. Some of it you probably just have to experience. But that's why I couldn't make a very good dedicated video on it, because it was a lot to test and a lot to go over. But now we get to the fun stuff, the hero balance adjustments. We're going to go through this relatively quickly as well. Because again, these are things that you can read. You don't really need me to read it to you. But Lorion is getting a buff, which is great. I love playing Lorion. He just doesn't quite have enough sustain, but let's see. So skill 2, combined state can now activate shockwave without hitting a target. And that's always been trouble or a thing about Lorion. So now you can use skill 2 without you hitting a target, but if you do hit a target, then you get a 30% reduction in charge time, which is fantastic. And the charge time has been reduced in general. Let's see. And then his ultimate cooldown time, looks like the cooldown time, 45 seconds -5 per level, has been increased a little bit on his ult, but the new mechanic, if the ultimate skill does not knock up an enemy hero, its cooldown time will be reduced by 50%. And then when the ultimate is activated, if skill 1 is on cooldown, it will be immediately refreshed. So there's some good updates for Lorion. Overall buff for him. Zephy's buff, similar to Lorion, they're trying to increase the leeway for errors when using Zephy's ultimate skill. Now, I don't use Zephy's because I struggle. I don't know if it's skill 1 or skill 2. One of you guys can let me know which one that is. But it's the stabbing, the multiple stabbing thing. You get a little bit of lifesteal, a little bit of heal from it, but you can't move during it. It throws me off. I'm always using my movement wheel, so it's I struggle with him. But skill 2, death poke, added protection against interruption. Zephy's will not be interrupted unless the left joystick is moved again. So apparently he is skill 2, death poke. That must be the one I'm talking about. So he's knock up resistant, hindrance resistant during that move. He can only interrupt the move himself now. And then his ultimate, death from above, 50% of the cooldown time will be refunded if it misses a hero, which is great for Zephy's. So if he kind of gets juked a little bit, he can get back in the fight a lot quicker. Helen has been revamped. So she is the healer mage that took the place of Prada. She doesn't get a lot of use. She's just a tough support hero to win with. So let's see what her revamp is. When she takes damage, she gains 70% movement speed, which diminishes over time. And she restores 200 plus 50% magic power over HP per second. So that's her passive. When she takes damage, she restores every 10 seconds. She restores 20 plus 50%. Doesn't say for how many seconds. HP per second for how many seconds. This effect can only be triggered once every 10. So that doesn't really say if it's this 2 second, if you're getting 400 plus 50% or what. I don't know about that. Skill 1, healing spirit. This is going to generate a circle. Twan, I will be with you. I'll answer that just after I'm done with Helen. Helen generates a circle, increasing her movement speed by 40% during this time. So she's got a couple of movement speeds. Her passive and her skill 1 has some movement speed buffs. She's restoring HP, and it lasts 30 seconds. Now skill 2, she has that ball that bounces between people, dealing damage and stunning. Bounces 6 times with no more than 2 bounces on the same target. That seems the same. Maybe it's the cooldown's been reduced or something like that. And then Helen creates a sea of flowers for her ultimate, restoring HP, to the ally here with the lowest HP. She also grants them physical and magic defense. So I don't know. This kind of sounds like her kit already. Maybe it's been some of the cooldowns and the stats have been adjusted between things, trying to make them better overall. But it just calls it a revamp, so we don't know exactly how this is going to play for Helen. Now, there's a question in chat from Twan Doan. When do we get a new hero like Billow in the global server? And I can't answer that. I don't have a particular insight or connection at Level Infinite or Team Jade, if they're on board in the picture at all or anything like that. I don't have any of those connections. I kind of just see things as they get released and try to make some videos for people who don't want to read all of this stuff. So I don't know. I mean, Bolt Baron and Billow, and I don't know if you saw earlier, Twan, the Hino is released in this update for servers who are keeping up to date with things. So there's 3 new heroes in this game that we have no access to. And when you ask Level Infinite about it, they just say you'll get it when you get it, or maybe never. So I don't have an answer for you. I wish they would. I mean, Timmy's doing the work on the program. It's in the code. So why is Level Infinite not turning it on? I have no clue. Lazy, I guess. Ming has been adjusted, and this is, I think, this is going to make Ming like his Honor of Kings version, which I think is fantastic. I think this is a great choice. Currently, Ming works where you link up with one person and you either change from attack or defense. So his skill 1 does the casting, and his skill 2 changes between the forms. In Honor of Kings, skill 1 is the attack or the enhancement ability, and skill 2 is the reduction ability. So skill 1 you can only cast onto allies. Skill 2 you can only cast onto enemies. And you can have them both active at the same time. I think that is a fantastic change. So let's read through this. His passive is still pretty same. Every 5 seconds, normal attacks deal damage. Blood Ball will respawn from the enemy and becomes an artifact, restoring HP to allies it connects to. You will also restore HP. So his passive is when he's linked, he's restoring HP to himself and to his allies, or doing damage to the enemy. Skill 1, cooldown 3 seconds. So the cooldowns are really low, which is great. He casts his weapon and connects with an ally. If it doesn't hit, it automatically looks for allies within range. And I think this has got like a second and a half look. So because I have missed before and then walked up to somebody and it's linked up. So it does kind of keep looking and increases their adaptive attributes and attack speed, attack damage, or magic power. Okay, so it is increasing their attack damage and increasing their attack speed. Enemies who touch the chain, now this I didn't know. Enemies who touch the chain will take damage every half second. So if there's somebody in between your link, that's amazing. You're going to give them damage. And then the passive, Ming himself gains some power and some movement speed by being linked with skill 1. Skill 2 casts a weapon and connects it with enemies. If it doesn't hit, it looks for enemies and reduces their defenses. Enemies who touch the chain will take damage. Ming gains defense and physical and magic defense. Enemies connected by the soul bond will be revealed. So if he does have somebody they can't hide in the bush, they'll still be revealed. So this is great. Skill 1 attaches to allies. Skill 2 attaches to enemies. And then the ultimate. Let's see what this does. So after 3/4 of a second channeling, Ming deals true damage to enemies connected and restores HP to allies connected. If the weapon is connected to one target, Ming consumes his own HP, dealing the same amount of damage to the enemy and restoring the same amount to allies. If the weapon is connected to 2 targets, Ming drains HP from enemies and gives it to allies. If all targets are killed while channeling, 70% of the cooldown time will be refunded, and Ming's lost HP will be restored over 5 seconds. So yeah, this is amazing. So if you're attached to an enemy and a hero and use your ultimate, Number 1 is true damage, so it's a pretty good execute if they get pretty low. 800 plus 150 magic bonus, plus 400 per level is a lot. So it takes that HP from the enemy and gives it to your hero or your ally. It's fantastic. This is a really great change. Ming's going to be a lot more playable. That'll be a good change for him. Dextra has been adjusted. Let's see. There is a hint in the game with a date 3.5. Do you know what this means? Maybe something new or nothing? There's a hint in the game with the date of May 3rd. Oh, is that all those banners, Twan? I saw those when I was testing a minute ago. That's a good question. That is a good question. I don't have an answer for that either. May 3rd is being hyped up as a date we should look forward to. Okay. All right, so there you have it. Now we saw up at the top, I don't want to scroll and make everybody's, what was it? Did it say something about 5v5 day? So maybe it talked about some sort of legend points and 5v5 day. So maybe there is some sort of a tournament or a challenge or something coming up next weekend. So that'll be something we look forward to. Good shout out, Twan. We'll just look and see if there's something coming up May 3rd. Tritos says that he's indifferent to Mings on his team. And I think that's because of the way it's working, Tritos. I think because he can only be linked to one person, you have to make so many micro choices. You don't really notice the effect of the buff for the attack damage buff. His defense increase buff for allies doesn't seem to save anybody. I totally agree. He's kind of meh at the moment because no one thing seems to be impactful enough to really cause any change to the game. But now if you add that buff to your ally and the debuff to an enemy, now we're starting to see, we're kind of stacking those things up. So it'll be fun to play. We'll see if we can see any change to Ming with this change. And because everything, I've played him in Honor of Kings, but it seems like they played just a little bit different on AOV. Yeah, Mang. That's hilarious. All right, we've got an adjustment to Dextra. I have not played Dextra in a really long time. So let's see what their perspective is to get a little bit, because I haven't played her in a while. Her skill mechanism has become outdated, except for her ultimate that absorbs damage and converts it into HP. She lacks exciting experiences, which her ult is easily avoidable. So just stop hitting her. It's about like Aram. Moreover, her design to enhance a single normal attack does not match the expectation of a chainsaw that continuously cuts. Therefore, we've revamped her entire skill set. She can now stack up attack speed through continuous combat, and once fully stacked, her normal attacks and skills deal additional true damage. Oh great, another true damage hero. We believe this leap will give users a much stronger experience. Her skill 1 now emphasizes on stacking layers through continuous movement among enemies, while her new skill 2 helps to pull enemies closer. To balance, we've removed some of the damage after improving the usability of her ultimate skill. We've removed some of the damage after improving the usability of her ultimate. Okay, so her passive, every time she deals a normal attack, she gains attack speed, grants stacks. Each stack increases attack speed by 4%. When it reaches max, her normal attacks and skills deal additional true damage. Skill 1, cooldown time has been probably reduced a little bit. Skill 1 immediately removes slow effects, and her next normal attack becomes a charged attack. She gains Iron Body and increases her movement speed. So she's skill 1 is going to be her go-to. She's removes, slows, and gains iron body and buffs. Skill 2 summons the chainsaw that falls from the sky. After a short delay, the chainsaw moves toward her, dragging targets along the way. When the chainsaw returns to her, it explodes, dealing 100 damage. Enemies hit restores 2% of her HP. And hitting enemy heroes restores an additional 3% of her max HP. And then the ult. Dextra removes control effects again, so she's cleansing, immune to damage, and converts 20% of the damage taken into healing. So that's pretty similar. When she takes fatal damage, if the skill is not on cooldown, she will automatically cast it and enter cooldown. When Dextra takes fatal damage, oh, interesting. So it'll auto launch the ult if you die and keep you in the fight. Crazy. Let's see. Neil said, if you want to hear rumors, I hear rumors, but I don't believe any of them. So we'll just have to wait till May 3rd and see. Plasma, good to see you. I'm glad you're still hanging on. Dextra no longer has the option to sacrifice for Sinestria. Neil's played Dextra. Oh, I haven't played her, but her S2 now has a pull. Yep. Yeah, so Dextra's changed. Dextra's going to be fun. It looks like I got a lot of games to play come Monday night. A lot of different heroes to try out. Plasma says that they've removed the synergy with Sinestria, so she can't sacrifice. Honestly, I had trouble using that anyway, Plasma. My son plays Sinestria, and I couldn't get the timing right. It was difficult to work together. All right. So we're excited about the Dextra buffs. Illumia, actually a Dextra rework, right? It says an adjustment. Yeah, adjusted. But good adjustments. A buff for her. Illumia, after exiting combat, she's going to gain movement speed and restores mana. So that's just a little buff to Illumia and her passive. If you play Illumia, you'll know what that means. Yorn has been adjusted. Added an interruption protection. Requires repeated pull to the left joystick to interrupt casting. I don't play Yorn nearly enough. Enhanced normal attack. Added interruption protection. Oh, nice. That is his... It's the same thing like with Zephy's. His enhanced normal attack does a bunch of different shots all at one time. And that's another one. I always have trouble pausing because I'm always moving. I'm always using my joystick. So now it has interruption protection. You have to really be trying to interrupt his enhanced normal attack, which is fantastic. That's actually a good, I'd call that a buff for noob players, Yorn players. Yeah, Zukaru, we'll have to get him on Monday night. Let's see. Let's check the chat real quick. Plasma says Dextra used to have a lot of synergies with Sinestria, healing, and Sinestria's second skill to move to Dextra are still there, but the sacrifice is gone. Okay. So yeah, we'll have to see how that works out. Plasma says Dextra's still bad at top tier. That's entirely possible, but somebody in my tier, I think we might enjoy it. We'll try it Monday. You'll have to join us Monday, Plasma, and see if we can make it work. Ryoma has been adjusted, added interruption protection for his ultimate. And that is the hero adjustments. A lot of really good ones in there. I like that a lot. Now, Arcade modes, which we'll probably never see, so this is going to be another one. I'm going to just kind of pause and let you read through it. New Evo battle, fight as an evolved hero. Probably never see that one in global. Scroll down, infinite brawl improvements. Probably never see that in the global system. Serrano chess adjustments. We have that, but I never play it, so I don't know what any of this means. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through. Inventor, defender, support, tank. Piece adjustments. Butterfly, Zil, Helen, Sephora, Florentino, Caffany. And then bug fixes. We've made it. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing for the bug fixes. You can pause and read through them. There's quite a list here. I think there's probably, what was there, 16, 18 of them. So there's 1 through 9. 10 through almost 19. 10 through 19. And that is it. That is the massive, it took us 40 minutes to get through all of that, just to talk it through and go from there. I'll probably clip this and post it as a separate video. I appreciate you all joining up and talking through some of these changes. Give me just a couple of minutes and I will load up the game and we'll see if we can see some of them on the battlefield. I need to turn on my do not disturb and change my brightness level. Let's see. That Fennec bug. Let's see. What Fennec bug? I didn't know. Plasma, I'm glad you're hanging out with us tonight. Let's see. Fennec. Passive skill would cause enemy units to enter combat state and grant vision. Oh, really? I didn't know that was a bug on Fennec. So Fennec's passive is supposed to reveal enemy people. And it was actually granting enemies vision. That's terrible. Plasma, thank you a lot, buddy. Yeah, and if you're new, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'm going to play a quick game, and then I'm trying a new series. I'm going to be doing some Minecraft streaming here after a bit as well. So just you know, we do all kinds of things on this gaming channel. So stay tuned. All right, let me see if I can get over to here and jump into a game. We'll go 5v5 standard. And it's still level infinite, guys. We have completely empty things. Thanks for that reminder, level infinite. What? Don't talk to me. Stop trying to tell me to do things. But the interface is cleaner. I mean, you can tell that they've done some work. It's a lot newer. It's a lot cleaner. Let's see. Get my chat window over here so I can see. Plasma, we are on North American servers. I'm sorry. Yeah, don't forget to recom friends. You're right, Tridos. Thank you for that reminder, level infinite. Yeah, I'm sorry, Plasma. We could always try sometime if you decide to VPN or do something. We could see how the lag is one day, but I don't know how that would work out. Let's see. I'm going to play Dextra in the top lane. Let me see if I can get that warrior. Nope. So, who else do I want? Oh, good. He moved. We'll stick with that then. Sounds good. So I'm gonna try this popular build. I don't know anything about Dextra, so we'll try it. Helen or Ming? Ming for sure. Helen's fine. If it's too late, that's perfectly fine. It might be interesting to see how Helen works out. Sorry, I should have typed. I forget about the lag on the stream sometimes. Neil, I apologize. Okay, we have got Elendor, Alistair, Finnick, Dextra, and Helen. Dahlia, Violet, Nakroth, Natalia, and Tachi. Boy, their enemy team's not really trying anything, are they? No, absolutely, Neil. Thanks. I appreciate you trying the new heroes. Plasma, that's fine, man. I only have time for the one match anyway. But you can see the map changes already right here. This is new. These little spires right here are new. And all these little banners, you see them up against the rocks everywhere.
I never had one.
5-3 Bond Awaken. Whatever that means. 5v5 May 3rd. Yep, that's it right there. 5v5 May 3rd.
From now on, your life is my life.
Alright, so Tachi's being a tool. I haven't played Dexter in forever, so this is probably not the best game to be trying without a full team of people that I trust. Yeah, you're right. It takes forever to start a new account. I wish they'd let you skip all that. I'm gonna recall and get some health. Tachi is invading. Let me see if I can get there and help Elendor. Oscar full damage build? I don't know if I've got that set up or not.
Our Slayer lane tower is under attack. First blood. Dragon and Slayer have appeared.
All right. My
one.
Elendor got involved in a situation he couldn't get out of. Alright, now what does my ult do again? Oh, that was close for both of us. Half damage is recommended. Okay. Well, let's see. I don't know what my build... My damage. I got full damage build going.
Just say the word and I'll be there.
Elendor... Is he going to be able to... Okay, cool.
Demon can inherit demonic power.
Tachi's still here.
Our Slayer lane tower is under attack.
How does Ellen feel, Nilo? Helen, I guess.
What's a home? I never had one.
Oh, that's not good. You don't ever need to press Alt since it activates automatically. Yeah, I just wanted to try and see what see what it did. It removes control effects, gains damage immunity, and converts to HP. Honestly, Neil, I don't know that. I don't feel like too much changed.
We've traveled for so long. When will it end?
The iron defense line has disappeared.
All right, the iron defense line has disappeared. So we'll see how, I don't know, let's see. Probably should go.
What's a home? I never had one.
Maybe I just need to keep leveling up. What do we got going on here? 6, 6, 7. Yeah, I need levels.
Wild demon blood.
Oh right, the stacks. I need to get stacks.
An ally has been defeated. An ally has been defeated.
Oh man, you guys are doing good down there though. I wonder if I can get down
Never
there.
had one.
An ally has been defeated.
Our Dragon Lane tower is under attack.
Blood of demons! Protect
Our
all.
middle lane tower is under attack.
Oh yeah, that was a bad idea.
Ultimate.
Didn't realize Nacroth was still hanging out.
Our Dragon Lane tower is under
All right. We gotta get Dextra going here. 8, 8, 7. We're behind in levels.
Under attack.
Your tower
Plasma, that
has
sounds
been
like a
destroyed.
I can't
sounds like a
wait.
good grouping. Oh man, come on, Ellendor. Get out of that.
Just say the word and I'll be there. What's a home? I never had
Your
one.
team has destroyed a tower.
Vile demon! The demon is inside me!
You have defeated.
There we go. It took everything I had.
I'll be there.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, that was not a flicker. Oh, dang it.
An enemy has been defeated.
I got the kill, but yeah, that was not a flicker. I ended up dying. Okay, so come on guys. Oh, you got him. Come on, Helen. Oh, Ellendor is just not strong enough. Nacros level 10. Tridos, I think you're gonna have to carry this. I'm gonna clean these minions up and then go to mid.
Where I go, carnage follows! From now on, your life is my life. Only a demon can inherit demonic power!
Shut down.
Dragon and Slayer have evolved. Cannoneers have spawned. Our Dragon Lane tower is under attack.
Thank you.
An ally has been defeated. You have defeated an enemy.
Dragon Lane Tower is under attack.
Oh man, he's so fast. If I had my execute, I screwed my execute up.
Your tower has been destroyed.
Dark Slayer has been defeated. Holy Dragon has been defeated.
Demonic power.
The enemy Dark Slayer has been summoned.
Your team has destroyed.
Oh, that movement ability. Okay.
Vile demon blood.
Oh no. Okay, I gotta recall, or I get some health here.
Defeated.
Yeah, okay, there was my ult.
Nice assist.
All right, I'm gonna recall and get some health. I lost my ult there. Nakroth is in the bushes trying to sneak up on somebody. All right, you guys hang out in that lane. I'm going to go to bottom lane and clear it so we don't lose that tower if I can help it.
From now on, your life is my life.
I forget about that movement speed ability. S1 gives me a lot of movement speed. Tridos, I know it's tough to type and play at the same time. That's why I get so frustrated when all those you get a teammate that just wants to
An ally
chat
has
the whole
been
time.
defeated.
Man, that Nakroth is really being a pest.
I never had one.
There we go.
Dragon Lane Tower is under attack.
Dear to me.
Your tower
I'm not going to make it. Got to get out.
An ally has been defeated.
Oh, nice one. All right, good job.
An enemy has been defeated.
We did it. Oh, Helen's in trouble, though.
Assisting.
Good job, Helen. Way to go. All right, we're losing ground. But, and we still don't have levels. Nakroth's higher level than everybody, but everybody else is kind of the same. All right, I'm coming, guys.
Shinizu Valor.
S1's pretty nice, and the cooldown's not too high.
An enemy has been defeated.
All right, Elendor's about to get himself killed again.
Who needs friends to have fun? Where I go, carnage follows.
I need help.
We need the jungler here. Nakroth's going to come in and steal this.
Only a demon can inherit demonic power.
Dark Slayer has been summoned.
Elendor's down again.
Tower has been destroyed. An ally has been defeated.
Nakroth's taken all of our stuff.
An enemy has been defeated.
Travel for so long.
Has been defeated.
Will it end?
Your team has destroyed a tower. You have defeated
There we
an
go.
enemy.
Nice. Thank you, Alistair. All right, two of them are down, two of them are on the screen. Nakroth's the only one left.
Your team has destroyed a tower.
Where I go, carnage follows. Just say the word and I'll be there. Vile demon blood! The demon is inside me! Where I go, carnage follows! Ultimate!
Oh no, I'm in trouble now.
You have been
I got in trouble. I shouldn't have been there.
destroyed a tower.
60 frames per second. $45, yeah. I don't guess I understand what you're saying, Carlos. Do I not have my phone on high enough quality?
Nice assist.
All right, come on, come on. Come on, Elendor, do it. Oh, don't get yourself killed, though.
Ally has been defeated.
Oh, Elendor. 071. All right.
I can't wait!
Infinite Slayer.
Oh, come on, Trados. Come on, Trados.
Shut down.
Nice. Nice. Your little orbs got him.
What's a home?
Well done.
I never had one.
All right, I'm going to go see about this.
Keep an eye on
Who
Slayer.
needs friends to have fun?
Where is she?
Vile demon blood!
Oh.
Demons! Protect all that is dear to me!
Together we stand.
Just say the word and I'll be there.
Boy, they do a ton of damage.
An ally has been defeated. An enemy has been defeated.
Oh, man, my ult wasn't up. If my ult would have been up.
Enemy double kill.
Yeah, we're not winning this.
Kill.
They do that combo. Natalia and Violet. They are ramped up. They're doing good.
Our base tower is under
6-0
attack.
for Vio.
Your tower has been destroyed.
364 for me.
Your
Not
tower
particularly
has been
good.
destroyed.
Our
Yep, they're
base
gonna
is under
they're gonna
attack.
take care of it. Good game, everybody, though. Yeah, Elendor and their mage. That was rough. Elendor wanted to play. You know, in fairness to them, they wanted to play the solo lane. So, all right. So now let's check out. So we saw some of the battlefield adjustments. I still didn't see that dragon or whatever it was that we talked about at the very first of the changes. A new wild dragon appears. Never saw that. But these updates here, still we have level infinite is level infinite. But this is pretty great. You can get to see how the quests are laid out and what you accomplished. This looks a lot like the Honor of Kings screens, where you can see some of the things that you did there.
The flowers are cheering on my arrival.
Nice MVP, Neil. Appreciate that. And we've got thumbs up options for the MVP. And this screen changed a little bit. It's laid out differently. It's kind of nice. I like this a lot, actually. What's this button do? Oh, that's a screenshot. All right, so continue. And then we've got... We don't have anything else. Okay, so this is exactly like Honor of Kings as well. 8.3, I had 6.3, Tridos did 7.7. Good job, guys. And you go to data to see the overview and the other things. Yeah, this is just like Honor of Kings. So they're porting some of the usability functions from Honor of Kings over. Oh no, that's Tritos. Elendor was not doing great at all. It was not you by any stretch of the imagination. You needed to ramp up. Somebody needed to do something. He was getting taken out by Nacroth constantly. Dextra ult protects automatically. Yes, whenever you die, like if you take a fatal blow, your ult kicks in. You get death immunity and 20% HP restored. Yeah, Neil, I think you're going to be great with Dextra. That pull is great, and the pull is pretty good too because you can lay it down and walk away, and so like if you can get it on the other side of people, it will pull all the way until it comes back to you. So it's not just a finite range. So if you can lay it down and get some other things in between you somehow, it might be that Flicker becomes a good tool for Dextra, so that you can flicker away. Like flicker to the, like drop it and then flicker to the other side of an enemy or something. So we'll have to see how that works out. Trido says it feels like he's playing HOK without having to play HOK, learn all the stuff. I agree. I hope they keep it up. You can jungle Dextra now because of the high damage, but we don't know how good it is. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that is it, guys. We saw some of the changes. Talked about the patch notes, played a game, had a good evening. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I'm going to put this on a be right back screen for a little bit, take a little break, and then get Minecraft queued up and play a little bit more this evening. So I am glad to see all you HOK people. If you enjoy Minecraft, stick around. If you don't, tell your friends that I'm playing Minecraft and have them come and subscribe and do the whole thing. So it's good to see y'all. I will see you again Monday. We're going to stream an AOV again. We did HOK last time, so we're going to go back to Arena of Valor. And I will see y'all on the battlefield. Stay tuned. Another 10 minutes or so, we'll be back with some Minecraft. Have a good evening, everybody. All right, and we are back. I have been really enjoying Minecraft. I'll show you guys around. Sleep real quick. And we will fly back to the main base that you last saw. I don't know if we had this little industrial area the last time we played, or if I was just over here at the main base. But I will start over here and give you guys a little tour of what we got going on. Why am I moving so slow? That seems... You can usually fly over there with one rocket, but something's not going right. So my daughter's joined up with us. And let me see if I can get up here. And she has been helping out with the base. Let's go this way. Oh, fell. It's all right. So she's been helping me out, and we've got a pretty good little layout here. It kind of looks like the White House, but I think she's gonna make it. This was my idea. This was not her. I had this great idea to make kind of a pit stop area where the road will go through and people will come and they can come and get items or, you know, whatever it might be. Because the main spawn island's over there, so they'll come across here, and this will be a kind of a layover before they go over to the other lands or whatever it's called. And but I'm a terrible designer. I'm just not particularly talented. This is a realm. There are other people working here. We'll fly over Zekin's area. Zekin and Darth are just over that direction. I'm trying to respect the other people on the realm because I was invited to this just from a random group, and the only one streaming on the group, and you know, I don't know how they feel about having their builds shown online and that sort of thing. So I'm trying to just kind of mind my own business. But Zekin don't care. I'll fly over there and show you here in a minute. But my daughter has done a pretty good job with these entrance pillars. And I'm really liking the vibe she's going with. So I'm waiting for her to kind of get back and see if we can work together to finish this mansion. So I'm liking the way this is shaping up. We got a little bit of conflicting styles here with the cobblestone and then the stone brick. So I may have to dirty up the stone brick a little bit, put some cracked stone bricks in there. And then bring the cobblestone up a little bit. So we'll bring that down with a little rundown cracked brick, and then bring this up with probably scatter in some smooth stone, some andesite, some gravel, smooth that out just a little bit, and then we won't have too much conflicts there. So that is that. Nothing else has really changed inside. Everything's still pretty junky. I've been working a lot in the industrial area over there, so we will head that direction. This is the main spawn island, and this is going to be yeah, designs are hard. I'm gonna fly way up in the sky. The main spawn island is pretty cool. It's going to be this natural kind of a circle area. Everybody's going to be putting shops and roads and builds, and there's a lot of design ideas on the server, on the Discord, that's going to be brought about. So we're pretty excited about how the main spawn island's going to look. You love how I'm thinking about how it looks? I usually just build farms. Design's always difficult. This is Darth. He has gone to town with some of his builds. I'm really liking, I'll get it way over here and we'll zoom in a little bit. But he's done a really great job. There's an iron farm underneath that structure there. That's his main house. They got this little path between him, and Zekken's got these little hut tent things going on, and they've got a pretty cool little collaboration going there. I am going to come this direction. Whenever I come from his place to the industrial, I'm going to dig this out. I may even do that tonight, now that I'm thinking about it. I want to create a little hole through there and fly through it. But this is kind of the industrial area that we're working on. I'm blocking out the simulation distance area from the AFK platform. So in Bedrock Edition, every chunk, the simulation distance, the standard simulation distance, you can make it more. You can make it 8 or 16 block or chunks, but the standard simulation distance is 4 chunks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and it goes in a diamond. So 3 more chunks in each point, and then fill in the diamond in between. So I am laying out these cobbled stone bricks and the deep slate stone bricks and the regular stone bricks, just to lay out the chunk areas and where we can AFK and still have ticks going off. Because as you can see down here, I have built a bamboo farm, and it is in this chunk to the, let's see, that rises in the, this is the east, I think. And let's see, there's no good way to see it. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers of bamboo. Ah, fell. It fell a bunch. And then we got 1, 2 and a half, 3, I think 3 slices of that. Yeah. We got one here, doubles there, and a single on the side. So this is producing all kinds of bamboo blocks, which is, if you're not a Minecraft person, bamboo is, now you can block it up and turn it into wood, which all of this is bamboo planks, and it's made out of bamboo. I ended up having to put these little extra runners. There's nothing here, but it keeps the Enderman out from stealing my dirt. I actually had an Enderman come in here and take one of my dirt blocks, and water went everywhere. So I had to kind of block him up. But there's an auto overflow here. So whenever this second chest gets to that point, it will kick off the farm so that it doesn't overflow and have entities just hanging out. Which is one of the things that I want to do. I want to take all of this mechanism and put in a water stream instead, and take the water, all the bamboo up. One of my ideas, let me get up here, I'll show you my ideas. So one of my ideas that I want to do is to come over this direction, and I'll probably come out a little ways, honestly, because this is, I don't want to crowd the witch farm too much. My son has this beacon put up so he can do the digging. We're actually going to take this bamboo farm all the way to Bedrock so that it really hyper produces. But probably over this direction, because I got my bee farm over there, I'll show you in a minute. I want to make a utility hut where all of the items, the honeycomb and the honey bottles and all the witch drops and all the bamboo, bring it all over here into one central place, make a super smelter underground, probably make the super smelter this direction, and then have all the items come back up into the hut. But again, that takes design, so it's one of those things that I have the idea for, but I don't really know how to execute it, so I'm kind of just chilling on the idea. Made this bee farm, and it's not quite done yet. I'm gonna bring some bee blocks and some yellow and purple glass to come and finish this off. But we have 2 modules here. Silent Whisperer, this is his design. I have these little stair blocks in here so that I can feed these guys if I ever need a new person. But I think I'm full. I think I've got plenty of bees in here at the moment. And we've got quite a bit of honeycomb. I moved, we've got a whole double chest of bottles and then some. So then I put shears in so we could get some honey for waxing copper, because I have fallen in love with working with copper. I think it's a great, this orange look and the way it opens. Listen. Pretty great. So that way we can wax copper and not have to have it tarnish. One thing, let me look in here, get my redstone box out. I didn't want that one. I started, so let me show you what I got going on here. This is the witch farm and the item filter for the witch farm. Tritos, I appreciate you hanging out with me and making funny jokes. Yes, I am an apiarist. I'm a Minecraft apiarist. I have an apiary. But this is all the items from the witch farm. They drop a ton of redstone, and I have this auto crafter firing to auto craft redstone blocks. What I thought I put into place, but evidently haven't, is overflow protection for this, because the item filters never get full, because while items are coming in, the crafter just crafts, and if this is full, the crafter just spits it out to the side. It doesn't care where it goes, it just spits it out. So I don't care how you say it. I'm not worried about how you say it. Oh. Anyway, so what I needed to do, and I thought I had done it, is put a comparator here, reading the size of this, comparing it to this full barrel, and then that would put out a signal that would just turn this off, and then it would stop crafting. And when it stopped crafting, then it would send it on over into the... But for some reason, I got like half of it done, and I never finished it. So I'm going to finish that real quick before we do anything else. Because I can't really... Yeah, I got smooth stone. I need sticks. I can't really... run this farm like it is. Oh, I need quartz. All right, 2 comparators. And I also need some of these. Oh, I made the rest out of cherry, didn't I? Where's my cherry blocks? Nope. There's a little bug here. Whenever I click on this X, like if I open something up and then click on X, sometimes it'll pick up that first stack. What did I do with my cherry blocks? Bamboo, glowstone, glowstone. All right, let's look in here. Glowstone and string. Nope. Oh, maybe it's in this one. Oh no, this isn't it. It's in my blue box. I remember. My blue box is my projects box. I haven't opened it in a while. It's got all my bee stuff in it. I bet that's where I put my cherry wood. Yep. So, okay. We come through here and I need you. Let's go ahead and see what we got here. If I do this and this, and then oh, plasma. Sorry. Is it you having teammate trouble? Plasma's playing some AOV ranked in the European server and having a rough night of it. And then go like this. Oh, that maybe that's what I ran into. That's what I ran into, because if that turns on this, then that's going to lock that. Okay, so that's what I was running into. I was running into a issue with space. And if I put redstone dust there, that thing will turn that on. So I was struggling with that, wasn't I? That's why I stopped and I never finished it. There is no way around it. So what I'll have to do is just ignore that second chest and read the bottom chest. Oh, but now I don't have my... Wow, this is not going to be easy. I may have to think about this off camera, because I have got this so tight compacted. I may just have to wait, just run with this broken. This is not going to be functional. Run with it broken until I can get all of my storage and everything over into that other building. Okay. Well, we will save that for later. All right, let's see. What am I going to do here? I can make another section of bees. What did I build that with? Oh, purple, and amethyst. I don't really want to do any of this though. What am I gonna do? What would I do if I wasn't on a stream? That's the question. Probably go over here and dig out this hole so I could fly through it from Zekin's house. I'm having a little bit of lag. My computer's not keeping up very good. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, guy. Didn't mean to be in your space. I should get glowstone. Where's my glowstone? I have gotten to where glowstone's pretty cheap. I need you over there, and you up here. I need you and you. Oh, I don't have an arrow. I got a whole box of arrows here. Goodness. Plasma, are you going back for a third round to see if you can break the streak? All right, let's see. Where'd my hole go? There it is. Well, good luck. What lane do you main typically? All right, so this comes out to here. Oh, don't worry about it, Plasma. It's perfectly fine. Oh, crap. I feel bad for... I feel like I'm ignoring you, so don't you worry a bit about it. If you're happy, I'm happy. Mid and solo. Those are pretty good lanes to single solo queue with it. All right, I'm gonna put this here. Tritos is a really good Ignis, in my opinion. All right, so we have this lit up, so we're not going to die anymore. And we need to think about this for a second. So this is the direction I come from, and that is the direction I go. So we need to dig this out. And see where that leaves us. Tritos asks if there's any homegrown rules for this server. None that they have told me. It's a pretty chill group, and everybody's just kind of here to have fun and help each other. So, you know, we don't have any bartering systems or anything. If anybody needs anything, they pretty much have free access to whatever's available. Everybody, most of the players enjoy making farms. So right now we're in that phase where you're kind of gearing up and figuring out how to get everything you need to enjoy the end game. I wonder how far through this is going to take. Let's see. So Zekin is that way. Plasma, Yenna, Flo, Irie, Sinestria, and Tulin. L'Oreal. Those are all good. I like, especially Yenna and Tulin are my faves on that list. I think Yenna is underrated by a long shot, but I am not good with her, and I don't know too many people who are. I tried to learn her and just have not been able to be really good. I'm getting to mobs, so I must be getting close to the outside world here. Well, look at all this coal. My Yenna is the mainest. Yeah. Yeah, she's great. She's a high skill hero though, which is why I struggle with her. Getting those combos right, and then getting into that dual blade where you can charge up and you take reduced damage. What's going on here with this? Where the heck am I gonna come out? I'm hearing all kinds of mob activity, but I just don't know where the exit. Where's the other side of this mountain? Okay, there's a traveling merchant. He's about to get stomped on. I'm just gonna dig this way and see if I can find the exit. I like Tulin a lot. I think he's a ton of fun. Trinos and his daughter built a roller coaster. That's amazing. Minecarts are a lot of fun. Okay, so there. Let's go to the other side. Oh, look at all this. My inventory is already full. Let's throw bottles out because I get 1,000,000 of those with the witch farm. Keep the stone. Yeah, Tulin's fantastic. And if those of you who have tuned in simply for Minecraft content, we are talking about heroes in a game called Arena of Valor. You slept recently, right? Let's see where that glowstone is. Oh, that mountain was a lot bigger than I thought. And then there is the industrial park. Okay, I think I was going the total wrong direction. So if we come from here, seconds that way. And we go back that way. Oh yeah, I was going the wrong way. need to kind of go more like this. Oh, there's more emeralds. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna have to get out a shulker box. Let's see, I have an empty one somewhere. Kind of more that direction. Your Tulin has the highest win rate. I like Tulin a lot. He, I struggle. I mean, once he gets ramped up, he's great, right? I struggle knowing his limitations. Actually, that's a lie. Plasma, if you go back and watch any VODs, you're gonna know I struggle to know my limitations with any hero I play. Alright, so let's go. Let's start going this direction a little bit. More emeralds. I'm not farming those with fortune because we have plenty of ways to get emeralds. I don't need them. And I'm saving them for decoration. Man, where is... Okay, there's my... Oh, that's one of my other ones. What happens if I go this way? I just want out. I just want to carve through this mountain and have a fly. Is that too much to ask? Nice, Plasma. Get one in the win column. Plasma, are you one of those people who have been able to make it to Master and you make Master rank every season? That's what I do. If I win one, I'm like, yep, I had a good day. I'm gonna play some Minecraft now. You can't lose in Minecraft. Everyone's a winner if you play Minecraft. Yeah. Yep, I've never made it to Master rank. I'm just not good enough in solo queue. I don't play... I think it's... if you're gonna make Master rank, it's one of those things... you have got to... What's going on here? You've really got to play the game. And you got to play it hard. And I just don't play it enough to be that good. Where the heck? Okay. So that's got grass. So this is out somehow, right? No? That grass is coming from somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh, shoot. Oh. Oh, I won. I won. Go me. Okay. Well, I don't like creepers. Okay. So this thing is bigger than it seems. Where does this lead me? Let's go up. Okay, so there's that. Did I come out? Where did I come out? Over there. Huh. You have to go backwards. Let's see. Try to... I'm not convinced you have to be above average to play consistently. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to be a like highly skilled. I think you're right, Tritos. You just have to play regular, and I just don't have enough time to play AOV regularly. Yep. End on a win, Plasma. I like it. Okay. Let's take a look at something. If I go here, and if I turn around and I act like I'm going to fly through this, it would be that direction, which is the direction I went to first. But then this direction seemed better, and it's getting grass, so that's confusing. Well, it must just be a longer distance than I think. I'm just not giving it enough credit. Where did that other block come out? There aren't enough players in Europe. Well, from what I understand, where'd my... Let's go up here. From what I understand, the European player base, I think Europe's a little bit worse than North America. One of the individuals in the Discord, in the AOV Discord, just came back from Vietnam. That looks amazing. There's that glowstone. Wow, this is really confusing. How hard is it to dig through a mountain? That's what I'd like to know. Okay, so that's that. How hard is it to dig through a mountain? Okay, so let's do this. There's the AFK platform. I'm gonna dig this direction. Let's see what happens if we go this way. I'm gonna eventually connect these tunnels up. Hard to find people to play and have mic communications in a language I know. Yeah, we actually run into that quite a bit. There's in North America server, there's a lot of Brazil and Latin languages. Wow, 17 minutes. That's a lot. That's a long queue time. Okay. I found something. What happens if I keep going this way? Okay. I'm gonna go that way next. Let me go put some stuff in a shulker box because I am out of space. Okay. Where's exit? There's exit. Oh wait, that's the entrance. Okay. So exit must be this way. I'm lost. I've made myself a maze that I can't get out of. How many of you have ever designed a maze and lose yourself in your own maze? Did I just go around in a circle just now? I did. Okay. That's one way. That's another way. Maybe it's back. How is this a circle? This can't possibly be a circle. Oh, let's go this way. Let me grab my shulker box and bring it with me because this is just ridiculous. And I need to have my back up against the wall because I get nervous. I need a crafting bench to consolidate some of this stuff. Tritos, don't make fun of me. It's fine. It's worth making fun of. This is ridiculous, I tell you. All right, let's get some of this, put some of this away. I don't need all these sticks, but we'll keep them in my inventory anyway. Okay. Oh, there was my out. Okay, so let's find this again. If I go this way, that was that. So, and that circles back to home. Oh, okay. I'm starting to figure this out. Plasma in the UK. Nice. Plasma? Yeah, Tritos has a pretty cool little game that he's been working on. It's a 2D something platformer or something like that, maybe. I don't really know what he calls it. Unity's big boy toys. That's pretty amazing, Plasma. I keep trying to get Tritos to have, we'll have a stream and Tritos can show us his game. But we haven't been able to work it out yet. He's a little self-deprecating. Sometimes he's doesn't want to show what he's got because he's doesn't think it's quite good enough to show, but I think he does a great job. And he has a fun at it. I mean, that's part of it, right? Enjoying what you're doing. Let's see, Plasma. Yeah. Yep. Plasma, I think we'll have to get Tritos on here one day and show off what he's got. I really think the community would enjoy seeing it. Oh, don't want that. I'm going to leave that blocked off. Okay, we'll come back this way. I thought my maze was so terrible that you started a sentence of I and just like trailed off, like fell asleep or something. I didn't know that was a straight line. But that was pretty funny. Oh, using stupid fortune again. Tritos is hilarious. We all know. This is boring content. I shouldn't have gotten on this. I really thought this would go faster. Let's see. If I keep going this way, will it eventually go through? I think it will eventually go through. Okay, so it links up with this, which gets out that way. Okay, I finally figured it out. Found it. Now the real trick, maybe I just leave it too tall and then try not to kill ourselves. Alright, let's do this. I'm going to put some smooth stone in my pocket here. I'm going to fill in some of the stuff I could kill myself on. Plasma, that's pretty cool. You've come on to the stream tonight. Tridos has been doing really good. He's been developing quite a bit of stuff for his business and been working on that game. He's been doing really great. All right, I'm out. There is that. Open this up a little bit. Ugly panda. Couldn't even call it a panda. That's hilarious. I bet that'd be fun though. Oh, hello, mister. And now there's an Enderman in my stuff. All right, here we go. I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna put it away. Let's see if I can get through here. Alright, so if I was over here, here's what I'd do. We'll start from scratch. Oh man, the lag is real. So I'm over here, steal some iron. Go back to my farm. I'd come up here like this. And I'd come down here like this. I appreciate your kindness. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh, it's too low. I ended up just stopping. I gotta at least go 2 blocks higher or else I won't have enough room. I was gonna make that though. Zekin is playing Fortnite with Darth at the moment. They might come on later. I'm going to challenge him. It is going to be hilarious. Yeah, I think I got... Maybe I should just try 1 block. I'll open it and then just go 1 block from here and see if I can make it through. Yeah, safe. Safe landing. It's baseball season, right? Oh, why is this grass? Oops. Yuck. Alright, we are going to re-dirt this, I guess. I appreciate your kindness, Plasma. I'm glad you joined tonight. It's great to have a mix and to meet new people. Alright, that's gonna have to do. We'll figure that out. And I'm gonna get this turned to stone. Let's see. Plasma Vextorial. I need to get this to where I can read it better. And we just had the demo out 3 or 4 weeks ago. Awesome. The game I make is a multi-dimensional puzzle game. Requires a change between dimensions and gravity to solve each level. That sounds like something Tridos would love. That sounds like the kind of thing that he has played, which is what he says. But I'm definitely going to look it up now. Definitely looking that up. Anybody who watches this back will see that in the chat too. So hopefully it gets you one extra well, you already got Tridos, so hopefully it gets you 2 extra people looking at your stuff. I wish you the best, Plasma. Man, anybody trying to follow their dream and change their life is fantastic. Okay, here we go. Let's see, I need more rockets. Yeah, maybe not. Oh man, I'm gonna splatter so hard. This is amazing. Oh yeah, that's too tight. I'm never gonna make that. A Steam Fest, Sokoban Fest. It's going on. What is that? What is a Steam Fest? Plasma. Okay. Oh, Steam, the platform. Okay, got you. Oh, it's the wrong hole. There we go. Oh, it's too low still. I gotta stay higher. I need more rockets. Where's my rocket? There it is. I'm gonna drop stuff everywhere. We weren't originally allowed to join because the game isn't originally a game about pushing boxes and grids like other puzzle games. Oh. So it's the whole thing. Sokoban Fest. Okay. It's all about puzzle games on Steam then. Interesting. It's going on right now. So you weren't originally allowed to join. Are you part of it now? Oh, I did it. Okay, that's too much fun. Now can I get it from the other side? Where is it from the other side? Oh. No? Where is it? All right. I came out this way. Oh, yeah. That's going to be hard to hit from this side. Too much stuff in the way. I'm going to have to clear these trees out and open this up some more. This direction is impossible to hit. You can't craft an elytra. You have to get them from an end city. All right, well, that was fun. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to sleep first. Let's see. So they wouldn't let you in. You appealed. And got them to agree that 70% of your product matches their criteria, and they accepted it. So now you're featured in the popular upcoming. Awesome. Tridos agrees with you. That's all you need is a consensus, right? That's awesome, man. Well, I wish you nothing but the best and all of that. It's got to be. That's a pretty amazing story. I mean, moving all the way to the UK and starting a business, development. Game developer, and I mean, that's a scary undertaking for sure. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Oh, I missed again. Oh, wow, that was a lot of damage. The first one was so much better. Minecraft is just a chill game. I mean, half of the time, I just go underground and start digging. I mean, like, my son put this haste beacon down and dug this all the way down, and we're actually taking this all the way to Bedrock. Eventually. Oh wait, I gotta go back and get my stuff. I left it. Alright, let's see if I can get open here. Nope. Boy, that's harder. That's a tough one. This is too tight. I'm gonna have to pretty this up. Definitely gonna pretty that up. Yes, that's a whole nother thing that is difficult. Oh, let me show you. Let's see. Let me show you. Take this. Oh yeah, this is just the stuff I've built. I mean, there's a gold farm on the server. The person who built the gold farm built a hoglin farm. In fact, let's run to the nether. I'll show you a couple things. Let me clean up my inventory. And then Tridos will tell you about the haste beacon too. Let's see. Let me clean up what I got in my pockets here. Let's put this down and drop some more stuff into this. I mean, I don't even need that or that. Let's put this stuff here. All right, that'll do. And I actually have a trash can over here. I'll just put this stuff in the trash can because I don't want it. Okay, now I do have to get out. This is my... Let's see, where is it? Right here. This is my scaredy cat box. I should name it. This is my scaredy cat nether box. I'm gonna keep that axe. Potions of fire resistance and golden apples. I'm gonna name it later. I'll name it my scaredy cat box. Apart from AOV and Minecraft, what other games do I play? That's it, honestly. What have I don't really play anything else. I am not very good. My son plays Fortnite and the finals. Let's see, where am I going? Oh, I'll show you some stuff in the overworld first. Yeah, Fortnite and the finals, and those kinds of games like that. I don't have the coordination to play those games. So this is going to be a long-term project here. We have some Switch stuff. I guess Tritos and I have played speedrunners and stuff like that on the Switch. Tritos has played, which I'm not very good at. What is that one you and Zuckerud played, Tritos? It's the platformer, the 3-player. No, it's the one that's got the little frog guy and the cannons and what was that one? And they had the plasma doors that you couldn't get through. And you drop out of a sky and have to pick stuff up when you start. No, it's like a 2D AOV. And me and you and Zekin played it for a little bit. You and Zuckerud played it a lot. Huh. Can't think of it. Yeah, I appreciate it. You're nice, Plasma. I can't get past Ved on my own, though. Tritos, that's bugging me now. I'm not going to be able to do anything until you think of it. You drop out of the sky and you pick up coins to start with. Oh yeah, awesome knots. That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is a gold farm. I did not build this. This was here when I got here. And it produces piglins like you wouldn't believe. Zombie piglins. That's some stuff over there. I don't know what that is, but I'm not going that way. This is a little smithing trading hall that has been set up. And there's a base under there. But this little trading hall is pretty cool. It's going to be like the main trading hall for villagers and stuff. All of these guys trade gold for emeralds, but we don't have it. We don't have it finished yet. Let's see. Well, there's an anvil. I'm going to name this. Hey, how you doing, T-Lex? I'm trying not to show too much of other people's stuff, but I got to talking about all of your cool builds. And I wanted to at least show this was a great one. This is going to be a great trading haul. No, he's too much help. I am never going to grief him. He's been really good to me. I mean, where do you think these splash potions of fire or these fire resistance potions came from? Yeah, T-Lex built all of that. You need to get a standard name, though, I tell you, because you're like several different things. And I don't know which one to go by. Oh, I ran right into a wall. That's stupid. Alright, nether to the nether we go. I'm so scared of the nether. Alright, so we've got several different nether portals here linking up. I don't know how that's coming across. Is it pretty dark or is it coming across light enough? So this is the main, let's see, this is Zekken, that's the main island down there. And then my industrial part's over that direction. But if we go out this way, oh man, this is so scary. We come into this biome here, which I can't remember what this blue biome's called. We come down. Was it that way? Under the lava there, or was it this way? Snowalla? That's a great one. Plasma, you don't have to change anything. I'm just giving. Oh yeah, maybe it's this way. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. There's that. I'm gonna go around this way and see what's over here. I'm giving T-Lex a hard time because I don't know what he's got going on. Oh, that don't look right. And I don't know where this thing is. I'm gonna go this way. Maybe it's over here. Man, I want to show you this Hogland farm. T-Lex, do you know chords on that? You use whatever you want. Snowalla Dev, that's pretty great too. I just didn't want to shame you into changing your name. Oh, there it is. Alright, so we're gonna come this direction. Yeah, Snowalla, that's fun to say too. Yeah, I found it. It's just, I get so lost over here. Alright, so this is the Hogland trading farm that T-Lex built. And look at all this stuff. I should just go up here and show you. Arrows, which, you know, arrows or something, but look at all these pearls. Oops, didn't want to do that. No, I found it. I found it, T-Lex. Don't worry about it. It was just off in the distance. Look at all this leather. Crying obsidian, fire charges. Look at all this stuff. I mean, it's just boxes and boxes. Now watch it work. T-Lex does have a death wish, though. I mean, this is the least safe. It's so easy to just fall right off the edge into lava. That's why I keep this on my hotbar. And look here, I got number 6. Just jump to 6. Fire resist is my friend. Okay. I mean, why is this not full? Why is there a gap here? I mean, seriously. I'm just giving you a hard time, bro. It's fine. Okay, so you come up here and watch this. So you put... What did I do with my gold? Did I leave it behind? That's dumb. Let's check this. Oh, yeah, there it is. All right, here we go. You guys ready? Yeah, it definitely needs some life insurance. Okay, watch this. All right, here we go. I'm going to just put it all in. All right, how do I get over here safely? Look at all this stuff. These guys, it's just one guy. He's got some instant trading. If you move a gold block, he finishes what he's doing. And then I'll get away from the noise. If you give him gold, so he's wanting to trade, right? He's wanting to give you stuff. But then you move a gold block and he's like, no, that's my gold block. Nobody can have it. I'm going to finish what I'm doing immediately. And then do something else. I'm going to take advantage. I'm going to go get whoever's moving my gold block. So he throws down what he was going to give you. And then the gold block goes back to where it was. And he's like, oh, okay, cool. We're chill. My gold block is back where it belongs. So I'm going to go pick up this gold and I'm going to trade with somebody again. And then you move the gold block and he's like, oh no, somebody's stealing my gold block. I'm going to finish what I'm doing. Don't touch my gold block, bro. But then the gold block goes back to where it's at and he's like, okay, cool, we'll chill. We're going to chill right now because my gold block is safe and sound and I'm happy. So he just keeps doing that. And you're like tricking the guy left and right. And he's giving you nothing but good stuff. Did you ever see a buddy of mine showed me some reels that had a guy with a really ugly Frenchie. And he would do voices to the Frenchie. Like, oh, me and... I can't even think of how it was. I got in a fight today at school. And he'd do all these things. And then Courtney's... I hate Courtney. She came and she kicked my butt and all this other stuff. It was hilarious. So that's what it reminded me. With the voices. Yeah, Snow, redstone is cool. That's my thing. I'm not a builder. And T-Lex, honestly, I would be similar to this. I'd be like, oh, I got shot. Don't go over there. I hope I didn't mess your stuff up. That was rude. He's in a boat. He can't go anywhere, right? Dang it. You really should put some safety rails in there. But yeah, I get to building redstone contraptions, and then I don't know how to make it pretty. All right, let's see if we can make a home, huh? Let's see. I came from that way, I think. So yeah, that was just over the horizon. I think I walked. And I was like, oh, there it is. So now I'm going to go this way. Oh yeah, I came down here. I walked around this lava. Okay. Leave me alone, bro. Now, this is where it gets tricky. Yeah, I came from this way and I walked over here. Oh, there's the dirt bridge. I think life is getting better. We definitely need to work on this. I'm gonna go down, I think. Oh, there it is. Oh, what's down here? I'm gonna kill myself. The Nether is so dangerous. Now, there's another project. Let me show you this. T-Lex, are you still on? Because I want to show you something if you are. Let me get safe because I'm scared. Feel free to use all that blackstone and gravel too. Cool. Let me get back home and safe. I always like to park myself. Oh, where's my... Wait a second. My nether portal should be here. That's weird. Okay, give me a second. Let me get safe, and I want to show you something. I'm terribly confused why my nether portal isn't there, but we'll get back to that. I'll go park at Zekin's house. I'm gonna go chill in a tent. Yeah, I think I've just about used up all my time tonight too. But I want to show you this real quick, T-Lex. Hold on. If I let me do. Be right back. Give me just a quick second. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to sign into a creative world. This is a copy of the seed of that world that we were just in. So I'm in creative. And up here, let me find this is center here. Up here is another fortress. Where's my hole? Oh, there it is. That we have access to. And I ran a command to find the spots where the wither, all those little carpets, and these spots are specifically where nether. Where wither skeletons spawn. And so I found this circle. This is a spawn circle. It has 29 wither skeleton spawn spots in it. And if we get down here, did I bump him? No. If we get down here, look at this. Right about here would be the AFK platform. Yeah, my computer's not quite powerful enough to render the streaming and play this game. I've just got a gaming laptop, HP Victus. But let me get down and clear out some of the spawns up there. Yeah, this one is not on a realm. This is on this PC, so it's pretty big. And I need to be about here to spawn them. All right, now here we go. Look. It usually goes a little bit better than this. Let's see if we can get a... What's going on with this thing? I'm going to sit down here and despawn a bunch of stuff up there for a second. They were pouring out like rain, like a waterfall. When I was testing this earlier. I'm going to give it a second to ramp up. Yeah, the biggest part of this, T-Lex, I think, is going to be the wither roses. That's going to be the hardest part. I need 29. That's all I need. 29 wither roses, and then I'll have to spawn proof the rest of it. But once I spawn proof the rest of it, I think this will go a little bit better too. Boy, when I was testing it earlier, they were just pouring out of there like a waterfall. Maybe if I get up a little bit higher. No, they're pathing to the... I'll just go back up there real quick. I think I may have pushed this piglin a little bit. There's other stuff spawning up here, which shouldn't be. And that's causing me some trouble. If I would spawn proof the rest of this, this would be running a lot better. I bumped this guy just a touch, I think. Get him back in the middle. And if I go all the way up, will the stuff despawn? Yeah. Oh, but see, there's still Blaze spawning. There he's gone, finally. Yeah, I've got some... So the sample's not as good as it could be. Because I've got too much stuff spawning. There we go. I cleared them out. So that's kind of the plan. I think it'll work better once I get it all fixed up. Yeah, it's definitely constipated. You're right. But this isn't something that you can do on the realm. You've got to have the command blocks and do all the things. So I found all the spawn spots, and I'll get the coordinates locked down. So that's my next project, is to jump in to find this. And that's the stupid part. This stupid nether fortress has 800 blocks in the nether. 800 by 800, and we're at 0, so it's a nightmare to get to. That's a little loud. I'm gonna turn that down just a little. But that's the thing. I'm gonna probably dig my way there. I need to get a safe way to get there, and then I'm just gonna slab up the whole thing. I'm gonna completely spawn proof the entire fortress, and then I'll slowly dig things out as I need them to start spawning once I get everything set up. So it'll be a fun project though, and once I do it right, it'll be a lot faster. You're supposed to be able to get like I don't know, 50 skeletons heads an hour, or couple hundred an hour or something like that. Yeah, I mean, you see the coordinates that I'm moving to, and I can put them in the Discord later. If he wants to build a bridge all the way out there, be my guest. It better be more than a one wide dirt block though, because that's not something that I'm going to consider safe. All right, let me get, let's see, I think that'll be done. I think I'll just, I'll go ahead and we'll pause the game. And I think that is it for the stream tonight. I hope, error, YouTube is not responding. So my OBS is saying that YouTube's having trouble too. So maybe I got a bandwidth issue. Snow, let's see. It would help a lot if we had a nether for the nether. Yep. Another for the nether. That'd be great. But this is pretty good. We're having a lot of fun. I appreciate T-Lex and Logozone and everybody letting us be on there. Tridos, thanks for hanging out. We had a really good chat. Snow, it's great meeting you. I look forward to seeing you again on some of the streams. We're going to be streaming Monday. AOV will be streaming again 6 to 8 on Monday, but that's the last stream for a while. I have got for my job, I have got 2 weeks I'm actually traveling. I'll be in Chicago 1 week and Washington DC another. So, and then in between I'm just swamped with work. So pretty much all of May is gone. So I'm going to put out a calendar. I put out an AOV calendar that shows some information about some of the heroes in the game, but there won't be any streaming in May. So if you want to catch an AOV stream next Monday, is going to be the last one for about a month. But as I have time, if I have time, some weekend or evening or something, I might jump on a random stream. But for now, this is going to be it. And I appreciate everybody hanging out. All right, Snow. Yep. Hop in the streams, chat in the Discord. There's always somebody willing to chat about AOV. And stay tuned to the channel. I do post a lot to the community page on the channel as well, so it kind of keeps everybody up to date on what's going on in my life and with the streams and with the page, with the channel. So pay attention to that. All right, guys, I appreciate it. If y'all just joined up, we had a really good stream. Feel free to go back and watch the VOD. If you do like this kind of content, subscribe and hit the notification bell and do all the things that you do in YouTube for stuff that you enjoy. So I hope you all had a good time. I appreciate everybody in the comment section and or in the chat. We had a good chill stream. So have a great evening, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I'll see y'all Monday.